So do you receive multiple payments for your business every single day and you're tired to create a record of all of them in one place in a systematic manner manually? Then this video is definitely for you, because in this video I'm going to create a connection between my Instamojo and Google Sheets in such a way that whenever I will receive a new successful payment through Instamojo, automatically the record of the customer as well as the payment details is going to be created in my Google Sheets. So now if you want to learn the entire process of how you can build a connection, that too without need of any coding and programming skills, using this amazing software that is Pabbly Connect, for that I'm going to take you towards my screen. So first of all, let me show you how this amazing automation is going to work in real time. Okay, I will do a payment using my Instamojo page. This is the page. I'll copy the link of the payment page from here, open it in a new tab. Okay, so this is my product. You can see right over here. I will purchase it from this button. Now it is asking for my details. Let's suppose for the first name, I will write it as test. Okay, for the last name over here, I will write over here as customer. For the email, I will write it as test123@pabblytudes.com. And for the phone number, I will enter a dummy mobile number right over here. Okay, after filling in all the details, I click on this add delivery info. Now it is asking for the address. For the address, let's suppose I will write it as 01 New City. Okay, now it is asking for the city, for which I will write it as Indore. For the pin code, I will enter a dummy pin code. State is going to be Madhya Pradesh, so I will select it and click on this proceed to pay button. Okay, now next over here it is asking for the payment method. I will scan and do the payment right here, and you can see my payment is now been done successfully. As now this payment is done successfully, now I am going to open my Google Sheets, and yes, you can see automatically the record is created. This is the payment ID, this is the customer name, that is test customer, this is the phone number, email is test123@pabblytudes.com, address is also right over here, the payment status is success, and the amount is 9 rupees. Okay, as now you can see automatically the record is created. So this is how this amazing automation is going to work in real time. Okay, and now let us build the connection between Instamojo and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. On a new tab, browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After we browse the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, where you will find two options in front of you, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you're a new user, you can directly sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. As I'm an existing user, so I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account, and then you will see the All Pabbly Apps section, where you will see all the applications that Pabbly provides. As I want to use Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is now going to appear in front of you. Now to create a new automation, we have to create a new workflow. For that, click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner, where you will see two methods to create your workflow. If you want your workflow to be more modern, faster and flexible, select the new beta method. If you want your workflow to have more stable and familiar approach, select the classic method. I will be creating this workflow using the new beta method version from here. Firstly, it is asking for the name of my workflow. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as sync payment details from Instamojo to Google Sheets. For the folder, I will select the workflows folder. If you want to create your own workflow to categorize your different workflows, from this plus button, you can create your own folder. Okay, then click on this create button and a workflow is going to be created. Inside Pabbly Connect workflow, there are two major principles, that is trigger and action. Trigger gives the commands and action follows simultaneously. That is why there is only one trigger but multiple action. Okay, for the trigger application, what I'm going to do is I will select over here as Instamojo. I want that as soon as I will select Instamojo V2 right here. I want that as soon as a new sale, that means a payment is going to be done through Instamojo, this trigger should capture the response of that. Okay, then click on this connect button. Pabbly Connect has given us a webhook URL using which we are going to build the connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect. This URL will work as a bridge. Okay, over here these are the steps that we need to follow. Log into your Instamojo account. After logging in, I have created a smart page to collect the payment. Okay, now we will connect this smart page to Pabbly Connect. For that, go towards the edit page of this smart page right over here. Then you need to simply scroll down right here. Then you will find an option of add webhook right over here under page settings. You have to toggle the button on right here. Then you can see it is asking for the webhook URL and the information to send. For the webhook URL, paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the information to send, I want to send the information of successful payments. I will select the option. Click on the save button and on this yes button, and the URL is going to be added over here on this Instamojo page. Okay. Now let us test whether this page is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not. For that, simply what I'm going to do is I will do a payment using this smart page that I have created. So this is the smart page. I'll copy the link of this page from here and open it on a new tab right here. Now let us purchase this product. Okay. It is asking for the first name, for which I will write it as best. Last name will be, let's suppose, as customer. Email is going to be best@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number I will enter a dummy mobile number right here. Let's suppose as, okay, so this is my dummy number. Then I'm going to click on this add delivery info. Over here for the address, I will write it as 22 Old Area, city is Bhopal, pin code is a dummy pin code, state is going to be Madhya Pradesh. Okay, then I'm going to click on this proceed to pay button. For the method of payment, I will select the online method. Now I'm going to do the payment with my phone right here. So you can see I've done the payment successfully. On the screen you can see the successful payment notification. As now this payment is done, I'm going to open my workflow and scroll down. You can see the response is also captured. Status is success. I have received the payment ID, currency is INR, amount is 9 rupees. You can see the amount was 9 rupees right here. You can see, if I'm going to further scroll down, you can see over here the status Madhya Pradesh, the pin code, country India, Bhopal, address is 22 Old Area. Over here the customer detail, the number. Over here you can see the name is best customer with the email address. Okay, as now this response has been captured over here in my trigger, Instamojo is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now let us forward this data directly into our Google Sheets right here. For that, simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an action step, in which my action application I will select over here as Google Sheets. An action event is going to be add new row. Then click on this connect button. Over here you can select the existing connection from before, but I'm going to add a new one. For that, click on the sign in with Google button. Then it is asking for us to select an account that we want to connect with Pabbly Connect. This is the account. I'm going to select it. Then it is asking for the permission for this account, for which I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button, and as soon as I've done that, you can see automatically Google Sheets is now been connected to Pabbly Connect. Okay, firstly it is asking for me to select the spreadsheet. I have created a spreadsheet in the name of payment details. So what I'll do, I'm going to select that spreadsheet from here. Sheet, there is only one single sheet in the name of sheet 1, so I will select it. Now over here there are some fields: payment ID, customer name, phone number, customer email address, status, and the amount. Okay, now these are the headers that I've created in the spreadsheet, and we have the headers like this over here. Okay, so if you're going to create any headers in your spreadsheet, it is going to be visible in this manner. Now how can I enter the data in these fields? I will map the data. How over here mapping works, I'm going to click on this field, the previous step is going to appear. I'm going to click on it, and this is the payment ID. I will select the data from my previous response. In a similar manner, I'm going to select the data for all the fields, like the name right over here from my previous response itself. So firstly, let me map all the details right here. I'm going to map the data of the entire address right over here. Okay, so you can see I've mapped in the address. For the status, I'll map the status also. And lastly, for the amount, I will map the amount. Firstly, I'll enter the rupees sign. Then I'm going to map the amount right over here. So this is the amount, then dash and a slash. Okay, so yeah, I have entered all the data from my previous response. Now over here you can see the data that I've entered over here, that I've mapped. These fields have become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of these mapped fields. Okay, then simply I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. I have received this ID, that is a positive response. And if I'm going to open my Google Sheets, you can see the record has also been created. ID, name is best customer, this is the phone number. Over here you can see the email address is also given. You can see the customer address is given, status with the amount. Okay, so as now this Google Sheet record has been created when a payment is done through Instamojo, this means the connection between Instamojo and Google Sheets has now been successfully created. So now to sum up till now what we have done, now whenever a new payment is going to be done by your customers using Instamojo, automatically the record of the payment as well as the customer details is going to be entered and created as systematic record in my Google Sheets. Okay, if you find this workflow helpful and want to use it for your business, so you can find the link of this workflow in the description section below and use it for your business. Okay, if you have any doubts related to this workflow, you can comment down below and we will reply to you as soon as possible. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.